remember getting on this train, already out of town along the bay. The seats are pretty comfy though. I got some food from home, some bread and cheese and apple. I'll sit and watch the shoreline slide away. But I don't remember getting on this train. Never bought a ticket for this train. Conductor smiles and nods as he goes by. I ask when the next station is. Don't worry, you won't miss it. You'll slow way down before you stop. That's how you're gonna know. I don't remember getting on this train. If I weren't on this train, I'd be out there on the tide flats, raking wire, basket, digging clams. Back to the cottage kitchen where the chowder pot is simmering. Mom and Bob are cackling about the butcher's jokes today. But the laughs I hear are just two gals behind me on my ride. And I don't remember getting on this train. Just got back from sitting with my dad. He's riding just a few cars up ahead. He still enjoys the ride, the gentle rocking side to side. Look how the sunlight hits that hill. Remember when we climbed it? Not that one, Dad, but yes, it surely looked like it that day. Look who's here beside me now. It's so long since I walked you home. You let me take your books. I couldn't think of what to say. But here now we can talk about our trials and our travels. Sit and watch the golden fields roll by. Still, I don't remember getting on this train. Ripples widen in the pool that cradle every ancient soul. Catch sunsparks, eucalyptus leaves that sky. The bark canoe slides forward as he leans back on his pole. Beneath his breath, his father's song will run. 2,000 years away, a gondolier leans on his oar. From turrets, steps, canals and stones, his father's song resounds. All aboard and all around, and sing their soul song as they go. You can feel them turn the world around. From towers all around the town, long shadows vesper bells all hear each other ring. The organ's diapason, honey in the choirs of liaison to their father as the congregation sing. The spirit moves to minarets, muezzins make the call to prayer. The faithful bow in concert on the ground. All who sing and all who ring, and all who join in listening, and all who play, and all who pray, we know they move as one more. Hear the rustling train. You're both in bed now, feigning sleep. You newlywed and you fight. You floated through all yesterday in bliss. Up words both ways, cut both ways. Hope you make it through. Your father never sang a song for this. But listen for breathing, measure drawings in the clues. If she sleeps, then so may you. If not, a hand may it find rules. Made enemies in unison, anemones and fern. Wave together here in heaven. Hear each other, you can turn the won't play the piano, take me away from whatever I thought so important to do. For 18 long years I left you neglected, except for some treasures on top I've collected. Pink shells from the ground, the frame tight moves with me. Two bulldogs, my junior high little league team. I'll sit by this shrine, let your vibrations guide me. To play you again is my pictures come take me back out to the lake where the evening sun gilds the beach stairs with grace. Finally out picking cabbage and corn. Some are still with us, some have passed on. But the light that we loved still streams through the trees there. steal a kiss, find a love of my own. Mahogany metronome, deep in time, told me then what I yearned to know. Piano at great singing, sits by you still. Let your chords tie into love locked inside. Songs that can comfort, inspire, and thrill. Part of a dream that just won't fade away. And I thought to just now I have no more to say. So my fingers as your keys black and white turn me open, play tonight. My family came and settled down here at 34. Homestead near Wyanstown, your father owned the store. Played together, laughed and cried since we were very young. Over hill and meadowside, old and green we run, and there was nothing to say. I regret the day the railroad gone. They built the railroad by us when we were 22. You quit your job at Wyeth's Farm to help them put it through. In summer sun, I'd watch you sink the steel into the ground. Then we'd walk together in the woods on the ridge above the town. The summer that the railroad come and I loved you. Now Wyanstown is weathered in, all blanketed with snow. Alone I read your letter in the embers dying glow. I may wonder while you quote your grooves of quality by sidewalk light in New Orleans and never think of me. And I never thought when the railroad come you'd ever go. Things aren't much changed in Wildstown since you left that day. With 6 long summers come and gone, there's a little more to say. But Sunday after church, we crossed the golden fields of hay and climbed the ridge above the town to wait along the right of way. Oh, the white smoke coming rising in the sky, blue as your sun's eyes, following the train as it goes by. Hey there, buddy, you know you don't have to snub me. You can say hello in passing on the street. You got her keys, I never had 'em. I hope that will gladden you, so just be civil anytime we meet. The lady let me know the score. You won what you were playing for. Just take your prize, enjoy it, but make sure you treat her kind. 'Cause even though she made me go, I'll be okay, because I know I got a little corner of her mind. And I'm in there smiling while she's kissing you. Good morning. You'll taste my cooking in your food. You'll drink my kind of wine. And even if you kill me dead, I'm in your bed, I'm in her head. I got a little corner of her mind. I'm in there smiling while she's kissing you. Good morning. You'll taste my cooking in your food. You'll drink my kind of wine. And even if you kill me dead, I'm in your bed, I'm in her head. I got a little corner of her mind. Well, the lady told me yesterday she didn't love me anyway. Guess I'll spend my time now running free. Still I'll read her letters when she writes me, and I'll come when she invites me. When we're talking, just go in and watch TV. I took that picture on the wall. You'll see my footprints in the hall. Coffee mug you drink from at her table once was mine. You might as well get used to me, 'cause where she is, there I will be. I got a little corner of her mind. I'm in there smiling while she's kissing you. Good morning. You'll taste my cooking in your food. You'll drink my kind of wine. And even if you kill me dead, I'm in your bed, I'm in her head. I've got a little corner of her mind. A board of pinned up souvenirs upstairs in a forgotten room. I passed them by these many years. I thought I might go through them. Here a steeple draws my eye towards sky scrubbed clear with cotton clouds. The pilgrim church where you and I would read our poems, say our vows. Next, a formal on great stairs, mid family, friends, and flowers. If we had doubts, we didn't know it. If we knew, we wouldn't show it. San Francisco, San Marco, pigeons in your hair. Running down the beach with gulls, you're almost in the air. Next, astride a cannon in a fort in Nova Scotia. Élysée, Galatoire, Ocean City bumper cars. Pacific tides would pull you. I tried but couldn't hold you. No picture when you said you've done your best, I just can't stay. No picture when we loaded for your wagon for the west. I rode with you to Omaha and kissed you on your way. Here's the postcard that you sent from Reykjavik last year. Traveling with new family, found contentment, now I hear. In your mother's town now, no more steeple in the square. Clapboard, yew trees bulldozed down, just concrete condos there. Pacific tides would pull you, I tried but couldn't hold you. No picture when you said you've done your best, I just can't stay. No picture when we loaded for your wagon for the west. I rode with you to Omaha and kissed you on your way. One more photo on the sofa, this one I might keep. Velvet Elvis, dog's cat, you all curled up in a happy heap. That was then, and then was golden sheaves of love and laughter. This is now, and then is done, but now reopens after all. With trembling fingers, one by one, I'm tearing down these pictures from the wall. Pacific tides would pull you. I tried but couldn't hold you. No picture when you said you've done your best, I just can't stay. No picture when we loaded for your wagon for the west. I rode with you to Omaha and kissed you on your way. ask you to go share the forest with her, one and lonely. On such a day, forgetting that you're traveling on, forsake the highway, take her smile and follow to her forest home. Sits you down in sun-filled rooms, a meal to share of bread and cheese and fresh spring water from a glistening mug of porcelain. You talk about your magic town and how you'd planned on going there, and all this time you vaguely fear you might be getting more than you could give her ever. But for now, you're two together. You take her hand and start to walk, saying not a thing. Slide through shafts of sunshine while she shows she's glad to find you. You stop and stand together by a spring, reflected in the rippling pool. Are you and she? The waves remind you. It set out in the morning not too long ago, searching for a place you dreamed you had to go. Without warning, grab her hand. You're hoping that she'd understand. You hadn't meant to leave so soon. You'd almost spend an afternoon. You see her wave while glancing back towards setting sun. You can't explain, give word a song, or tarry longer only. You're on your way to Arlington. You'll have more time for living then, but now you're one and lonely. Way down back of the good food store, they built us out an ocean floor. That's where we lucky lobsters love to loll. They feed us scraps of hard salami, chèvre, olives, and edamame. Each day we're on another kind of roll. Pilgrims thought we were fertilizer. Later gourmets learned to prize our springy, sweet white flesh, dry brushed with tangerine and salmon. To sell us from captivity is wrong, they say, but secretly we think of great good fortune might have more to do with mammon. And could they grill us? No, no, no. And they couldn't just kill us now. What would they tell the tofu swells and the friends of free-range buffalo. Pa got sold before our day at a dandy dinner in Old Back Bay with nutmeg, cream, and brandy. Glad we met his destiny. Now his shell's out west some 40 miles. The rest of him has cleared Deer Island. He's back in the harbor singing near Macaulay. And would they sell us? No, no, no. All praise and jealous now. They'll have to treat us well, or we'll cast a spell, and we'll doll their religio. Meanwhile, my life's like no other. I play mahjong with my twin brother. We dance the quadrille, sing our song to 3:15. Till morning, then we fall asleep on cobble in a happy heap. Some jellyfish are nite, if we ever have to pee. Old friends arrive from stores everywhere in sacks of rockweed next day. And could they poach us too slow? Ooh-wee. Now they're gonna coach us with yoga classes, meditation, 10-step meetings. Each crustacean will be all the lobster he or she can be. The lobster ranch with dinner bell. For years at sea we know this well. With all our last swim would be in some big blue speckled pot. So every day, the chosen many we gather around, raise our antennae with a lobster podcast live at noon. Give thanks for what we got. Lucky lobsters live forever, drinking sparkling Clementine. Sunrise gleams on Park Street spires, warblers wake and we rise. Good morrow, 'cause we hear them here below. Bleacher fans and Brahmins know we're Juliet and Romeo, two swans on Garden Pond, out turning slow. We're christened lovebirds, best of breed. They placed us in our willowed Eden, snowy white on emerald green, to glide in graceful dance serene, inspiring love in all who've seen us at our silent minuet. Though there's no Romeo between us, both of us are Juliet. Eye to eye and breast to breast, each double twice, our waves caress us. Ask and listen, curtsy, bow, who bowed the last may curtsy now. As changes ring on Carillon at noon, they bring the swan boats round. Signets come from far and we to ride on back so tranquilly. Mayhap a flame-haired, freckled lad gives our thoughts voice and asks his dad which swan would be Romeo, who Juliet would be. Who will build our nest today? If I warm the eggs we lay, would you draw a foe away? Turn by turn our love will stay, turning world stream, setting sundown Newbury as evening light gilds cathedral elms up from below. Brownstone, red brick, verdigris facades will nod and wink as we're now mirrored in vermilion, turning slow. Heart to heart and face to face, necks a curve, a third heart trace, with wings unclipped by love we'll fly, circling stars in sapphire sky will glide and decide which swan would be Romeo, who was Juliet tonight. Sun rides in on morning tide, we turn and glide again. Good morrow, 'cause the song rings from above. We're Romeo and Juliet, to trustees and to trenchermen, to feathered friends, we're just two swans in love. Time now, time beckoning, time out of memory, glimpses of dreams not yet dead, reborn romance, second chances, past reckoning, the future now is repaired. Here at the high mark where all waters rise, before they start falling away, widen the moment in front of your eyes. You can dance through all time in a day. Lamb in the oven and cinnamon, ginger and songs from your grandmother's house. Easter time, family gathers for dinner. Take your place till they're ready to start. Early this morning, out under the apple tree, falls drops of dapple in the sun. blossoms cerulean. Grandfather's blessings begun out of still pond, and you're in to stay, but the world turns and it slips away. Gone now the apple tree, long gone the family, raised in the home that they built in its place. You ride to the strings of a loopy calliope, reaching for brass rings they no longer make. But you'll find an apple trees everywhere now. The forest in new fallen snow. Gull above beach cliff towers in Tuscany. Cradle them and let them go in the windlessness on a canyon floor. Breathe the sky down in and again before each dip of the paddle, each flick of the pen, as God writes your name in his hand. When I was a lad up in Buffalo, my daddy brought me home a guitar. I played all night till the rooster crowed, but Ma thought I was going too far. She said, son, I like your playing and I like your song, and I wouldn't have you think you're doing anything wrong. But when you grow a little higher, you'll maybe find out why your mother wants you playing all night long. Well, I had to find a place where folk could listen all night, so I headed for a bar in town. But they tried to close the place about 2:30. Well, I started playing one more round, but we were singing and a clapping at 2:45 when the man come in and arrested me. He said, we can't have people thinking folk are stealing here drinking, so you can't play guitar all night long. So they took my guitar and my fingerprints and they put me in the county jail. I got the brothers going on a little song, cause I had no one to go my bail. Well, they couldn't stop the singing, so they had to set me free. They threw my guitar out after me. Got my fingers and my songs, oh, I'm going on the road, and I'm gonna play guitar all night long. take my guitar into town just to keep a little money in the cookie jar. And even the kids are joining the song, I bought them guitars so they can play along. But my darling and me will stop at 10:30 so we can take a rest and play it again. I love the girl in winter though, in February's thaw. How they fell off her lawn like icicles from afternoon eve. She kissed me, made of spring and sprightly, not unkindly, quite politely, laughing evanescent into the limey-dimey leaves. Thinking that there must be more, not knowing I was looking for what I just lost. I searched the season, set my heart at ease. I searched on cheery city nights of liquor, laughter, pretty lights, but friends and busy men could not outweigh the bleary days. While I searched, it seemed they'd found. They passed me by, I was on the round, like polished marbles falling through some old plastic maze. On a summer sailboat ride, shiftless, drifting with the tide, between the sky and sea, a playful dolphin circled me. Of silent frowns he had his fill, then smiled and did a belly roll, and flashing from the greening depths of crystal mystery, I dove to follow, swallowed only blue salinity. Sitting in an August orchard, having lost all lust, a tortured, sultry, sulky youth, with naught to do but lie and laze. There came a man in coveralls, he seemed to be a lover of all life, and as he saw me out, his cheerful voice he raised. Glory in the golden sunshine, gather grapes and make sweet wine, for son, you know the nights will soon be longer than the days. And saying this, he picked himself a pocket full of apples, and whistling disappeared into the silver August haze. I met a woman in October, with my season almost over. throwing out sharp shadows in the cold November air.
It's not your going that's so tragic, it's you leaving me here. You left the cap off the happy and now it's spilling. I got this empty cup and you fill it up with a lot of Mason-Dixon talk. You hold that airline ticket like a gun and it's killing me. Didn't you love the way the snow would color all the barren trees in winter? Didn't you love strolling by the sea? Didn't you love the smell of spring and the honeysuckle, the tulips and the roses? Didn't you love me? Now you're taking it all to Tennessee. You're taking it all to Tennessee. You're taking it all to Tennessee. What about me? I haven't heard you mention my name and tomorrow in the same phrase since this Smoky Mountain conversation started. You've got this picture of your place and you flash it in my face. Well, if you want me to fool you, I'll be excited. I love you and your reflection and your shadow. Oh, I loved it all, and I still do. You can count on that forever and ever. Like the western sky will always host the sun when the day is through. It's the totally different view now that you're gone, gone. Taking it all to Tennessee. Taking it all to Tennessee. Taking it all to Tennessee. What about me? Damn, your poet's hard to hell to see. Do you minstrel spirit? It's the things I love about you most that roll these wheels. Unless you're singing coming home, then I don't want to hear another song about me. Pack it up, pack it up, pack it, taking it all to Tennessee. Still needing, taking it all to Tennessee. You're taking it all to Tennessee. What about me? Hey, hey, hey. You're taking it all, so taking it all, taking it all. What about me? Yeah. Taking it all, taking it all. Taking it all to Tennessee. Taking it all. Taking it all. What about me? What about me? No. What about me? What about me? What about me? I only go up at night when the moon is full and the evening breezes blow. I go only high enough to see the ground below. I only go up at night. That's when no one else can see me being foolish and wishing for one more chance to do it all again. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. He taught me how to fly, and like any son I wanted to make good my first impression. But words from the wise were wasted on the foolish and the young. Now I only go up at night. The illusion is complete. No one knows of my survival. The twilight hours are mine and mine alone. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know. Baby hair and a woman's eye, I can feel you watching in the night. Come along with me, I'm waiting for the sunrise. When you feel cold, I'll warm you. When you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever, Sarah. Smile. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, you know, all you got to do is say so. When you feel cold, I'll warm you. When you feel you can't go on, coming to hold you. It's you and me forever, Sarah. Smile. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, smile. I want you smile. Oh, I want you smile, for me, Sarah. Sarah, smile. I want you to smile. You got to feel like you wanna be making me crazy, baby. Smile, smile. Just smile while for me, Sarah. I'll be 83 in August. I probably shouldn't drive at night. Added that this rain slick road, even in the cracked headlight, it's clearly just a fender bender. Sorry I ran into you. Here's a roll of $100 bills. Pretty certain that'll do. 80 years will give you wrinkles. Wrinkles never behind the eyes. Eyes are always a dead sure giveaway, even through the best of skies. Kid, you got to find a place. I could pretty much anything. And the rule is done. A good hitman learns how to pound the birds. Put a trigger in a glove. Take another name forever. Take you the ones you love. I've been coaching Little League. I know all the children's names. There's nothing like my tulip garden or my toy electric planes. Then there came the Inglewood shootout. We all scattered with the wind like petals from a late spring dogwood, never to be seen again. That was back in '67. You think I'd settle far away? I'll keep a close eye on this city, 'cause this is my Yankees play. Kid, you got the kind of face I could tell you anything. Been a long time between confessions, the peace that might bring. A good hitman learns how the powder burns. Put a trigger in a glove, take another name forever. Take you the ones you love. Always got an extra grind. Some kid I never seen before. some son of a job I done, some kid out to even the score. Maybe I'm a kitchen whisper when he's dribbling in his skin. Maybe number one on his pit list. My good fortune running thin. You seem to be a nice young fellow. I know it's getting late. No need to trouble 911. I'll memorize your license plate. Kid, you got the kind of face I could tell you anything. It's been a long time between confessions. A piece of dynamite ring. A good hitman learns how the powder burns. Pull a trigger in a glove. Take another name forever. The one that you love. That's for you, Michael. And Maria, looking at signing on to a new house tonight. Fingers crossed for y'all. Welcome tonight. It's me, Vance. This is this number 96? Yes, it is. This is number 96. Pajama Party. And Libby. Libby's here. Libby. I don't know if Davis is there with you. Libby, I love you. It's been a long time. Great to see your name up there for a moment. That's nice. Don't have to stay forever or pay me anything. I don't care. You know, you don't have to do that. I'm just glad you're here. Holy smokes, that goes for all of you. Yay. I'll put up a full commercial of who we're giving 10% to tonight and everything in about 10 minutes or so. But until then, is it 97, Donna? Holy smokes. Coming up on 100. But we don't want to get past 98 and 99 without giving them the propers. 97. Holy smokes. Yeah, you guys are right. And for the first time tonight, I'm going to play this a couple times maybe just because I like playing it. R.I.P. Donnie Gerard. Oh, come on now. Let's do this. Ah! It's not going to behave either way I skin this. So we'll just do the best we can with it. She's faced the hardest times you could imagine. Many times her eyes held back the tears. And when her youthful world was about to fall in, each time her slender shoulders bore the weight of all her fears. The sorrow no one hears still lingers in midnight silence through her years. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. And if by chance I should hold her, let me hold her for a while. But if allowed just one possession, I would pick her from the garden to be mine. Be careful how you touch her, for she'll awaken, and sleep's the only freedom that she knows. And when you walk into her eyes, you won't believe the way she's always paying for a debt she never owed. The sovereign wind still blows, but only she can hear it, so she goes. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower, growing wild. She's a flower, growing wild. She's running free. What else did I have? What did I have that I wanted to... Oh, somebody asked for this last week. 2 weeks ago. That last song, Wildflower, Donnie Gerard, the lead singer for that. Passed away earlier this week. And I'm always chasing his version of that song. I've always wanted to sing it as well as he did, and he just crushed it. And he ended up being a background singer for Mavis Staples for a bunch of years. I don't remember who asked me for this 2 weeks ago, but here it is. The Dutchman's not the kind of man who keeps his thumb jammed in the dam. It holds his dreams in. But that's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden in the morning, Margaret brings him breakfast, she believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's as mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let her go down the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes, his cap and coat are patched with the love that Margaret sewed there. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He watches tugboats down canals and calls out when he thinks he knows the captain. So Margaret comes to take him home again. through unforgiving streets that trip him, though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks he's alone and calls her name. Let us go down the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The winter whirls, the wind whirls, and she winds his muffler tighter, and they sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. She sees him for a moment, calls her name. She makes the bed up, humming some old love song, a song Margaret learned when it was very new. She hums a line or two, they hum together in the dark. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret blows the candle out. Let us go down the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Let us go down the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Boy, yeah, I love that song too. It's just a delight. It's just a delightful song. I just adore it. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. There's a body in the well. Don't drink the water, don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Oh, yeah, there's a body. There's a body in the well. Don't drink the water, don't drink the water. Anybody here seen Mama since she up and run to Miss Lily's place? Anybody here seen Daddy since he laid her back and crossed her face? She get a fresh scar on her jawbone, she up and gave that scar her name. She call it Sweet Jesus, living truth, man, ain't gonna happen again. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Don't drink it, there's a body in the well. Don't drink the water, don't drink the water. Last time I saw Papa, it was Tuesday at the kitchen table. Last I saw Mama, she was dipping a rag in witch hazel, dabbing it on her cheek. She got a smile at a black and blue knee. Somebody called the sheriff, 'cause we ain't seen Daddy for a week. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Don't care what that body, there's a body in the well. Don't drink the water, don't drink the water. Somebody up come visit, tell me who it is, 'cause I don't know. Everybody here's accounted for, and the ferry don't show till Sunday. Somebody up and tripped and fell, ain't nobody heard him shout or yell. My mama just shrugs it just as well. Some people need to mind their step. Woo! Yeah, changing the mood, 'cause I'm gonna find out this cat was real bad. want you a cool libation, mister, dip your ladle quarter mile upstream. You better pay mind to the property line, cause my daddy rules everything. You better ask his proper permission. You got a temper and a loaded gun. Or something tell me times is changing, it won't be using either one. Don't drink the water that's body in the well. Don't drink it. No, don't drink the water that's body in the well. Come on, hey, don't somebody have come visit, tell me who it is, cause I don't know. Everybody here is counted for, and the baby don't show till Sunday. Somebody up and tripped and fell, ain't nobody heard him shouting, yeah. Mama just shrugs it just as well. Some people need to mind their step. You want your cool libation, mister, dip your little quarter mile upstream. You better pay mind to the property line, cause my daddy rules everything. You better ask his proper permission. You got a temper and a loaded gun. But something tell me times is changing and I won't be using either. Don't let the water hit the body in the well. Come on in. Don't drink that water. Don't you drink that water. Don't drink the water. Don't you drink that water. Just don't be careful what you do. Don't drink the water. There's a body in the well. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. 10% of anything you decide to throw at me tonight for my mortgage, which I'm all right, you know, but yeah, anything you decide to do, 10 to 15% actually, that's what it ends up being, heads off to the Pine Street Inn right here in Boston. This is my second time giving to them. They're the largest homeless services provider in New England, providing comprehensive range of services to nearly 2,000 homeless men and women each day. They've been around since I've been in Boston. And as those of you who are new here, yeah, that's what I do. 10 to 15% of everything I do each week goes to people who are organizations that can do something for people that don't have what I have. And as you see, I don't have a whole lot, but I have more than those that are most decidedly have-nots. So that's what I do. That's who I'm giving to, the Pine Street Inn. I like to keep it local. If you wonder why, you have to give to this, to that, to this, to that. It's because, I like to keep what I'm doing local. And that way I can have the greatest effect, I believe. And I've given to some places twice, which is fun because then I get notes that say, "Thanks again, Vance. We love your music. We tuned in 2 weeks ago, blah, blah, blah," something like that. And that's very cool. Okay, Betsy. Yeah. I think I can pull that off. Yeah, let's see if I got that underneath the guitar today. If on a still day there's a stirring in the trees, then you know some great thing has passed by. If you hear a whisper as you pray on bended knee, then you know some great thing has passed by. Some great thing, like the end of night, the daylight brings. Some joyous, wondrous thing has passed by here. If your heart is laid down weary, but your soul still wants to sing, then you know some great thing has passed by. Some great thing, like the end of night, the daylight brings. Some joyous, wondrous thing has passed by here. If your heart is laid down weary, but your soul still wants to sing, then you know some great thing has passed by here. Hey, hey. Evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear Atlantic water lap around the eastern shore, as far in as Varnum town. Cannonballs and blockade runners sit silent in the old town ruin. Confederate and Union ships lie mute in their watery drown. It's quiet on the ocean highway, Sandy Creek to Calabash. I come in from Pender County, all because you asked to hold my hand. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear your laughter as it echoes round the eastern shore, as far in as Varnum town. It's quiet on the ocean highway, Sandy Creek to Calabash. I come in from Pender County, all because you asked to hold my hand. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear your laughter as it echoes round the eastern shore, as far in as Varnum town. Goodbye, Pluto. So long to your tradition, your solo life's ambition of just whirling around the sun. Goodbye, Pluto. Being number 9 was nice till you lost your planetary status. Now you're simply rock and ice, There are 8 that spin before you, and they use up all the rays that the sun gives to her children to turn the night to day. So goodbye, Pluto. I know it doesn't seem quite fair, 3,000 million miles away, God just leaves you there, and I think I understand. When the spin gets out of hand, sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Goodbye, Pluto, all this bidding you do, I would both of us know better that your orbiting ain't through. Never mind then, Pluto, with one roll around the sun, 250 years go by. When that year is done, by that time, Pluto, they'll be dead and gone to dust, taking their equations with them, their opinions gone to rust, and I think I understand. When the spin gets out of hand, sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. Goodbye, old me. You were useful while you lasted. Now I'm dropping off that bastard that kept springtime out of reach. Farewell, you old familiar, as you track your way through space. There comes a time when all of us are done and you're left replaced. So goodbye, Pluto. You'll be salty for a while, but a couple trips around old Sol, you'll be back in style, and I think I understand. When the spin gets out of hand, sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Don't trust your daughter if she calls your boss by his first name. Don't trust your daughter if she calls your boss by his first name. Let me get that again. Don't trust the pilot if you find him down on one knee and praying. Don't trust the butcher if he's reading Vegetarian Times. Don't trust your bookies over under Christians and lies. What were you thinking? You ought to know better by now. Alamo wasn't enough for you. You bought a ticket on the Lusitania. What were you thinking? Were you in your right mind? Dinner, drinks, in a first-class seat, cruising on the Hindenburg. Don't trust your barber if his boy ain't on your little league team. Don't trust your mama if you and your daddy don't look the same. Don't trust your preacher if he brings a Bible to a gunfight. Don't trust your kitty if he smiles and your canary is white. What were you thinking? You ought to know better by now. Hep. What were you thinking? Were you in your right mind? Dinner, drinks, in the first-class seat, cruising on the Hindenburg. What were you thinking? Hey, what were you thinking when you did that thing? What were you thinking? Hey, what were you thinking? Woo! Yeah, diddy-dum, dum, 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 dum. Down to the Don't trust a judge if you cut him off on San Pedro Drive. Don't trust a jury if you dated numbers 2, 3, and 5. Don't trust your lover if he winks and blows a kiss to your wife. Don't trust the hangman if he winks and blows a kiss to your wife. What were you thinking? You ought to know better by now. Fresh air on a motel balcony in Memphis, Tennessee. What were you thinking? Were you in your right mind? Who takes a vacation in Poland September 1939? What were you thinking? Hey, hey. Tell me what you was thinking. Tell me what you was thinking. What you did it. What were you thinking? Were you in your right mind? Bed and breakfast on Mount Vesuvius, shopping in old Pompeii. What were you thinking? Were you in your right mind? Hanging around Krakatoa, admiring all them pretty lights. What were you thinking? What were you thinking when you did that thing? What were you thinking about? Did you think about when you got it? Hey! What you gonna do the thing when you go to you gotta go to do okay? Somebody tell me what you was thinking, tell me what you was, tell me. I want to know, yes, I do. Tell me what you did it for you. Oh boy. Yes. Yes. I hope he's the one this time. And he sees you as a mystery. He doesn't mind some history and understands that goodness doesn't spring from nowhere. I hope he's the one this time. I pray to God that he's an A1 listener. Fingers crossed that he's one kick-ass kisser, and that he holds your hand for no good reason. it's you, or you meant to someone else. What fool will leave you broken, like the last one always does? I hope he's the one this time. May your party go on uninterrupted. And as your heart gets reconstructed, you untie the pretty bows of compromise. Cue up the band and dry your eyes, and say that he's the one, 'cause maybe he's the one. I hope he's the one this time. I love that song. Somebody turn that song to somebody so that I can make $1 million. Please, thank you very much. That would make me very happy. Yes. What made you think that gas station sushi was the greatest idea? On the way to the airport, now I'm holding your hand, and you ruined your shoes, and you were late for the flight that connects to Columbus. I can't wait here with you. Got that old dog at home. She's blind and half crazy. Don't take kindly to strangers, but she surely liked you. And them peanut butter crackers you slipped under the table when you first came to visit, her tail just a wagging. I remember that day. Now you hand back the keys, and now you're going away. If I was a gay man, my troubles would be over. I'd just date your cousin. He's a nice enough fella. Damn, that afternoon he introduced us. Your eyes just like magnets, your laughter like church bells. We talked until sunup. The next thing I knew, we were hauling that mattress that we bought together from the roof of your car, clear across the avenue, scuffed of the edges when it dragged on the sidewalk, then up 3 flights of stairs to the end of the hall. Now you hand back the keys like that was nothing at all. Now you pat yourself down in a big wide-eyed panic. your ID and your tickets and your phone and your passport on top of the dresser you just now remembered. So I find an XX and turn us around. We'll try this tomorrow or the next day I'm free. We'll call up the airline for a refund and see if they rebook that ticket. Until then you'll need these. La-da-da-dee, I met the Buddha in a birthday party. He said he could make me smarter. He said he'd have me talking just like Stephen Hawking, writing songs like A.B. Carter. Rule number one about traps that I've learned: you turn your back on your border. So I thanked him twice and said that's very nice, but I think I'll just stay a slow starter. Oh, bless all the ships at sea. Oh, bless all the good things that make their way back to me. Bless all the stars and how far they fell with the wind and the snow and the rain and the sun. Oh, what the hell? God bless everyone. I could be my father's most favorite child. I could be angry and broken and wild, but I stand here before you, the one undefiled, 'cause I refuse to choose between it. I'm getting quite good at riding this fence. It's the one thing I do that makes any damn sense, and I'll take as a man's represents. He stay buried where I don't have to see him. Oh, bless all the ships at sea. Oh, bless all the good things that make their way back to me. Bless all the mountains, the clouds, and the trees, and the spiders with webs that have yet to be spun. Oh, what the hell? God bless everyone. Why not? Why not? There goes your dream of being a spy, where the violins are trilling and you're squinting one eye, and you aim and you shoot and you waste a bad guy. Now you're shaken and stirred from your leisure, 'cause you traded your gun and your waterproof tux for shopping lists held out by daisies and ducks on a Frigidaire covered with artwork that sucks, made by children you love beyond measure. Oh, bless all the ships at sea. Oh, bless all the good things that make their way back to me. Bless all the birds and the bees and the children with their scuffed up knees and play in the sun. Oh, what the hell? God bless everyone. Once upon a time when we were dead, you know, just wandering around, biting and eating everybody all over town. Not a lot of brain function at the old spinal cord junction, so we amble and we ramble and make the strangest of sounds. With all that tromping and marauding and human smokers bored and other zombie business, you know what zombies surely can get bored. So when two zombies get together and bump foreheads, it's no mistake. It's a perfect opportunity for some zombie patty cake, zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, and the right and then the left and the wrist of your friends. You hope your arms don't fall off and your elbows don't break. Other than that, have yourself a nice time. Play you some zombie patty cake. Well, I think I got this. You sit down. I know I'm the blues next verse. No, damn it, I can't remember. Somebody cue me the next verse. I don't remember the next verse of this song. What's the next verse? Oh no! I haven't had a brain fart like this in a long time. Well, I think I ate the salad that went to CCC. He tasted kind of salty. Well, at least he did to me. And I'm very, very fondly that baker baking just as fast as he can. I have it on good authority that he's the sweetest old man. Yeah, we have lowered expectations whenever we try to dance, because you bound to step on somebody's foot and take down their zombie pants. And if zombie pants falling down wasn't the worst mistake, when your leg come clean off with it, it's time for zombie patty cake, zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, then the right, then the left, then the wrist of your face. You hope your arms don't fall off and your elbows don't break, and you can't do much other kind of dancing, so you might as well just play some zombie patty cake. So if you ever wake up and find yourself dead, and you and your zombie friends are walking around scratching your head, and you're looking for entertainment options in which you all can partake, get yourself a zombie party. Yeah, you some zombie patty cake, a zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, right, left. Don't forget the wrist. Arm wrestling's out of the question. There's just too much at stake. So we go with this option. We place us. Yes, baby, place us. Whoa, we just play us. We play us some zombie patty cake. I'm going to play some zombie patty cake if you don't mind. Oh yeah. I couldn't remain that song to save my cotton picking soul. It begins to tell. Round midnight, round midnight. Haven't got the heart to stand those memories. When my heart is still with you. And old midnight, round midnight. Haven't got the heart. Round midnight, round midnight. When my heart is still with you. And old midnight knows it too. When some quarrel we had needs mending. Does that mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you. Lately I find you're out of my heart, and I'm out of my mind. Let our love take wing. So midnight round midnight, let the angels sing for your return. Let our love be safe and sound when old midnight comes around. When some quarrel we had needs mending, does that mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you. Lately I find you're out of my heart, and I'm out of my mind. Let our love take wing. Some midnight round midnight, let the angels sing for your returning. Let our love be safe and sound when old midnight comes. When old midnight comes around. Again, 10% of anything tonight goes to, actually ends up being about 15, but who's counting? The Pine Street Inn, local for me here, largest homeless service provider in New England. They provide a comprehensive range of services to 2,000 homeless men and women each day. And they also are very cognizant of which I don't have here, and I could put it in better words if it was here, but I had to make it more concise. Please forgive me for that. People who, whatever your binary thing might be, whoever you might identify as, whatever people identify as, they are open and accepting. So if someone you know is struggling with homelessness, and the trappings that go along with it, the Pine Street Inn in this area, yes, they are New England's largest homeless services provider. And I'm going to send them a check. It'll be my second time doing it in 2 years. And I know, 2,000 a day, isn't that something? To think that a country as rich as we are has 2,000 people a day that are struggling with a place to be and food to eat. And then some, I'm sure. But we can deal with that as we deal with it. So there you have it. There you go. A little commercial break there. This is what I do. This is what I do. I'm forgetting lyrics tonight. It's kind of exciting because then things come out of my mouth that surprise even I. But it's this is a blast as usual. We'll go till 9 o'clock. Those of you who are new, that's what we do. Show number 100, 3 shows from now, will be, the third show from now, will be an all-request show. Somebody said, my binary thing is a Kraftwerk cover band. Oh, my God. Dennis, you correct me off. That's perfect. That's wonderful. Yeah, show number 100 will be all requests, and that will be a great way to get me in trouble. I'll do a little rehearsing that weekend, but I'm not going to do much because I'm sure I'm not going to remember a lot of things. But let me play this because I haven't played it in a while. I wish I had the tools back then to see those fools for fools back then, to stand tall enough in my own black skin when they rang the recess bell. See, I was part of that cartel of kids that did that awful thing we did, holding hands and making a circle and shouting, hey look, it's Black Rochelle. It's not like I didn't have a choice. I'm as guilty as those other girls and boys, with satisfaction at your silver tears as down your face they fell. Didn't matter what they screamed or yelled, as long as it was someone else. I could point a light-skinned finger singing, hey look, it's Black Rochelle. I never had the chance to say I'm sorry. You never had the chance to tell me to go on straight to hell. If I could take it back in time, what a different story I would tell. Oh, God bless the Black Rochelle. I've been punching bag and bully bait, familiar with how they operate. A fat ass sissy they could hate. Oh, I knew the blueprint well. But here my skin was lighter than, like my black ended where yours began. Licensed to join that loathsome clan that called you Black Rochelle. I never had the chance to say I'm sorry. You never had the chance to tell me to go on straight to hell. If I could take it back in time, what a different story I could tell. Oh, God bless the Black Rochelle. Maybe you're a doctor, a Pentecostal minister, supermodel homemaker, lawyer or judge. Maybe you have children sitting around your kitchen table, and each and every one you teach to never hold a grudge. And maybe you've forgotten, like the pages of a calendar, coming fast, flipping past, each one looking the same. Maybe you recall the boy caught up in that broken crowd, for 50 years still haunted by that name. never had the chance to say I'm sorry. You never had the chance to tell me to go straight to hell. If I could take it back in time, what a different story I could tell. Oh, God bless the black rose shell. Yes. Zoe's here. Hi, Zoe. This is for you, honey. One of a kind love affair is the kind of love that you read about in a fairy tale. Like the sun that shines on a rainy day, it's a cloud of love. A one of a kind love affair is, yeah, the lounge is up and your up is down, the love stays around. You know you're right, but you gotta make a little sacrifice. You're making for love. I never thought about the day would come when she would leave without goodbye. Yes, sir. She wrote a line or two upon the wall. She said, I'm leaving you, but I love you too. I can't stay with you. And to this very day I could never say a discouraging word, 'cause I love you. Oh, yes, Serena. One of a kind love affair is. Hate to say it, girl, I told you so, but I gotta go. There won't be a fight, 'cause your love was right, but I'm leaving so wrong. Ooh, love affair is. You realize you finally have to pay the price. You know you're right, but you gotta make a little sacrifice. You're making for love, oh, nah. I never thought about the day would come when she would leave without goodbye. She wrote a line or two upon the wall. She said, I'm leaving you, but I love you too. I can't stay with you. And to this very day I could never say a discouraging word, because I love you. Oh, wonderful love affair. You make a lame man walk, you make a blind man talk about seeing again. Hey, I don't want to stay around to show him glad I found it. Woo, yeah, baby. One of a kind, one of a kind. Whoever heard of a teenage girl in 2022? I'm loving the spinners from almost 50 years. Hey, yeah, I'm so proud of you. So it's a whole bunch of music that you know. One of a kind, yeah. La 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 la. Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, my irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grew tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Now don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, come to Papa, come to Papa do. My sweet embraceable you. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. Now don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, come to Papa do. My sweet embraceable, irreplaceable, my sweet embraceable, totally irreplaceable, my sweet embraceable you. Tommy, I don't know if you're still here. And they're going to just be leaving the planet, these individuals. This is for a man from England named Eric Clutton. He was known as Dr. Diesel. Those of us that build these model airplanes and put various types of engines in them, most of us use rubber bands in this bunch of individuals that I fly model airplanes with. And they're twisted rubber bands inside the airplane. But Eric Clutton was a guy who could diagnose your diesel engine. And a diesel engine is a motor that runs, rather than the little explosion being caused by a spark to force the piston down back and forth, like in your car. A diesel does it with compression and high temperatures that result from that. So that's another whole bag of bananas when it comes to working a model, any kind of motor in. And this guy passed away. He was a wonderful modeler. He also designed a light plane out of the 40s and 50s called a Fred, which is it was a kit plane that people could build, and it was quite famous. And he never bragged about it. He would just come out and fly with us. So this is going to him tonight. I was such a strange boy. 40 years or so back then. Fat with big thick old glasses. I had trouble making friends. Cruising through my neighborhood. Could easily have come to no good end. Till I stumbled into the workshops of old white men. Call your mother, you can stay. That's about all they'd ever say. They'd take the lid off of some old wooden box, and inside would lay a gem made of string and spring, wood, and glue. Right then and there, I'm sure I knew firsthand the raw ingredients of old white men. Old white men, teary eyes, December 7th. Oh, white men, salute every flag they see. Oh, white men didn't care how cool I could be. A drop of glue will do to help it mend. Put the cap on when you're through, said old white men. It was all ball-peen hammers and calipers, dovetail joints and acetone, tubes and printed circuits, screws and spokes and wheels. The difference between truth and opinion. When you're old enough, be sure you vote. Never trust a woman wearing more than 3-inch heels. Oh, white man, living cross-cut chainsaw lives. Oh, white men, they don't talk back to their wives. Old white men, thanks to them, I can sharpen your kitchen knives with a stone. Sometimes when I'm alone, I wonder what became of old white men. Do they synchronize their watches as on and on time marches? Do the belts need extra notches as their waistlines grow big and round? I call their wives up often, and I carry their husbands' coffins as these gray hairs of my own chase me down. Over the years I outgrew my awkward situations. I went to college, joined the cause, became the black man I never was. Over the years I learned to view old white men with suspicion, 'cause I'd heard the world was run to ruin by old white men. Last Thursday I was hunched over my Briggs and Stratton board, trying to adjust the carburetor, when this kid come bending my ear. Wipe the carbon off that spark plug, son. Wipe it down and hand it here. Oh, white man, look me squarely in the eyes. Oh, white man, they look right past my skin. Oh, white man, hey, thank you, folks. Tonight was a blast, even though lyrics were evaporating as quickly as I had written them at one point in time. That's all right. That's just one of those nights where that happened. It was fun. Thanks again for thinking about me and the Pine Street Inn. I'm going to read some mail. I got some mail now that the ice storm is over. Some mail came through. Let me read some mail for you. We got some spam here tonight, too, didn't we? Some people coming through. I love it when spammers come through and they hang out and they're listening like, oh, you good. That's a crack up. Tonight's music, pre-music tonight was Rick Drost off of his album called Turning the World. And first up tonight, from Frank Scott. He's a modeler that I've known of for a million years. Nah, I'm going to let Unfamiliar Moon slide tonight. I'm going to let Unfamiliar Moon slide tonight, Andy. Yeah, because it was just other stuff to do. Frank Scott sends me his sketches of something. He's a wonderful modeler, and I've known of him for years, and we've just recently struck up a friendship. And this is some of his work. Thank you for the note, Scott. That's very cool, man. I also got... I've been getting stuff from a guy named Tim Hyman. And he's been sending me things that were bequeathed to him by the wife of a Tuskegee Airman. All these show materials. Thank you, Tim. I don't know if you're listening tonight. But thank you for this and a couple of books. Sending me this Tuskegee Airman stuff. That's very cool. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it. Elder Services of Somerville, Cambridge sent me a thank you note. I don't have to read that. I'm going to put that in my tax files. That's cool. Recently, this is from Karen Schneiderman. How lovely is that? I'll give you a chance to read it all. Thank you, Karen. Your love. You are brave, bold, proud, kind, proud, courageous, fierce, strong, determined, inspiring, and loved. Isn't that great? She says. She calls it an inexpensive but truthful card. She says the world is too cold for her. She's hiding in a corner writing. She's writing a play, but no, not a musical. She's requesting Brakeman's Son for show number 100. You got it, Karen. I'll do that. That's fine with me. I'm happy to do that. And she brings up Joe Rogan, but she doesn't want to go into politics on such a small card. But that's cool. This card is big-hearted, even in its petite look here. And this is from the people I should have played Unfamiliar Moon for, too. This is for the Bosches, from the Bosches. Hey, Vance, these birds don't fly, but they swim good. That's what he puts on the front. Look at this card from the lovely Bill Bosch and his magnificent wife, Jeanette. Isn't that wonderful? And Bill says he liked the Soulful show. That was fun last week. I had a great choice of songs and some of their all-time favorites. He says, I hope you're keeping warm. I am, Bill. He says he loves all the seasons, but there's something about winter he really likes. Oh, Bill, you and I like winter. When I have made my peace with all of these seasons. Winter, as I get older, winter gets a little harder with maintenance of a house, but it has taught me to take my time when it comes to doing stuff, when it comes to shoveling or clearing this or that and the other. It makes me take my time. I'm starting to get used to the idea of taking my time. Uh-oh, is Vance falafel sizing? Well, let's guess. Look what I have here. Can we see this clearly enough here? If I can get a good picture of it here. This is from Katie Cromit. It is not ready for prime time as yet because she did a watercolor of this. But there I am judging 2 pieces of falafel and the size of them, and there I am falafel sizing, which is right under. Yeah, I'm falafel sizing. That's what we called it one week, and that's what it is now. So I'm falafel sizing. I'm see if I can mix these 2 things up. I don't spend long on this. I'm not going to preach at you, but let's talk about Spotify and taking my time and Joe Rogan, and all these things. Spotify is not the U.S. government, so no one's being silenced. They can choose to do what they want to and what not to do. And people can choose whether or not they can put their music up there or leave it up there. And if they don't feel, let's put it this way. I have played plenty of places where they served alcohol. And I don't drink. I come from a long line of alcoholics, and I don't drink. That's my personal thing. But I will play a place that legally serves alcohol, and I've never tried anything in the way of drugs. Never. That's just my MO. But I probably would not. I did it once, and I regretted it. I probably would not play a series that was funded by tobacco or alcohol, because that's just not what I'm going to do. Will I try to bring them down because of what they do? No. But if they're serving alcohol to kids, or something, yeah, I'll do what I can. I'll take my business elsewhere. That's all these people are doing, is taking their business elsewhere. Nobody's clamming anybody up. That all those people, that president of Spotify has spoken out, and he's going to do one way or the other. He's going to do what he's going to do. And that's what that's about. That is, the whole free speech thing. First of all, if you're talking about free speech, that's when people throw free speech around, it's about government stuff. And none of this is government stuff. And even there, like they say, you can't yell fire in a theater and not be expected to have some consequences. So that's how I feel about it. Do I feel personally that Joni Mitchell and Neil Young are doing the right thing, and those that have joined them? I think it's a reasonable tact. Am I snatching my music down off of Spotify? Not yet. I have not decided. Not much is happening for my music up there anyway. Let's put it, where would I go? There are other places to go, yes. Not Pandora. Pandora, you have to audition from them, and they have rejected all of my albums except for the first 3 that I did with a label. So you can kind of smell where that is. So I'm not making any money from any of these sources, but people can have access to what I'm about. And I'm hoping that I can put out stuff that sounds better than anything Joe Rogan wants to have an opinion, aka lie, about. And that's my thoughts on the matter. The guy, I guess, is entertaining, but he talks a lot of trash. And he's not doing a public service when it comes to vaccination and all, so he's not helping. So that's my thoughts on the matter. That freedom in this country goes many ways. Wow, Zoe, that's quite the stance. Good for you, sweetie. I'm glad you think they had the courage to do so, because, there's a lot of conservative households may not feel the same, my friend. So, and I know your household is a little conservative. I know you don't mind that, and I love your parents for that. We have great conversations. Yeah, that's Pandora. Pandora. Yeah, there's Bandcamp. There's that. All Rogan does is ask questions of those who have multiple opinions, and that's how it should be. Yeah, I guess you're right about that, Johnny. You're supposed to be in bed. I thought you were going to bed. Yeah, there's that. But Joe Rogan has also, he uses the N-word frequently, and it's not funny. He's not a black comedian. And, these are unwritten rules. So you can feel about that any way you want to. I am. If the government was to step in and silence Joe Rogan on Spotify because of misinformation, I would have trouble with that. But to shut the guy down by extracting yourself and knowing that you're cash money and starting a wave of that, I have great respect for that. So, yeah, Pandora won't take any of my music. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe that's how they control their content, because you can put anything on Spotify. Spotify is, Spotify is not juried. To have a podcast, yeah, that's juried. Now, some would say, one of the things that people say is that somebody said it to me today. That's and I really had to think about it. Spotify has made its money on the backs of musicians, but now that money has put them in a position to put somebody up there to make them so much more money that is not musical, still entertaining to some, but actually pretty divisive. So let's see, has there been another situation in this country where a whole lot of money was made on the back of some people, and then a big thing happened out of that, and the people who made all the money can look and say, see, it's equal. Everybody has access to it now. So there's something to that to think of. I think that's plenty of me falafel-sizing for today. I'm not going to go on and on about it. But there you go. I was falafel-sizing. And I don't have to be right about any of this, although I am. I don't know what you're playing on a Vance Gilbert station on Pandora. You're not playing any of the more recent albums, John, I would imagine. Because all they did was reject stuff. So, yeah, this music business. Yeah, Cactus Tree is great. So that would be it is a sad thing that you can't get it there. Yeah, Maria, you're right. There's so much great content on Spotify. If someone doesn't want to listen to JR, and yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. But let's hope that they don't become juried. Let's hope that they don't, they take on Joe Rogan and somebody else, a whole bunch of other platform stuff that make it so that it's less musical, and musical people don't get another. This thing, Katie, you're a monster. This is just utterly terrific. This is just the best. That's me. I'm done doing this. I'm done falafel-sizing. That was more opinionating than falafel-sizing. I think the philosophy behind this is pretty much what Maria said. Let's go with what Maria said. Go to some other content. They're not going away. That streaming service is not going away. And record companies have been sticking it to musicians for however many years. So until we can take control over some parts of these media things again, I think hey, if Neil Young and Joni Mitchell really want to do something, put their heads together and come up with a streaming service. That would be the shit. How about that? How about a streaming service that serves us and pays us a penny a play rather than 0.003 cents per play or something insane like that? Yeah, I don't make any money off of that stuff. None of us do. Ellis Paul, Susan Werner, Cheryl Wheeler. None of us are making money off of these streaming service things. Our name gets out there. It's like a place for people to go to hear us before they head to the show or to play the music. But CD sales are cut by 2/3 because only you wonderful old people are buying CDs. Speaking of which, I have a meeting tomorrow afternoon with, he might even be listening, with Biff Kennedy, my in situ manager and project manager, and we're going to talk about fundraising, and we're going to talk about recording, and I have tentative dates to start recording. I have just enough money to make rhythm tracks, and then I'll come begging. Yes, I'm going to come begging so we can make this next album. A couple of things. One More Gin is not going to be on the album. I've decided to go with Superstar, which I didn't play tonight. I'll play it next week. Superstar, the Leon Russell, Bonnie Bramlett tune. I'm going to play that on Resonator. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Maybe I'll do a little of it now. That's going to be like, long ago, and oh so far away, I fell in love with you. Before the second show, don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? That's how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to knock that out instead of the D'Angelo tune, because I think I can live inside of that tune more. And I haven't set any recording dates yet, but it's but that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Man, now I'm feeling guilty. Now I'm feeling guilty. Unfamiliar moon, stars are out of place. Here you go, Jeanette. Everything is new. Everything has changed. Like a baby child just has to cry when she sees it for the first time. She don't understand. Now then there's no you. Everything is new, like this unfamiliar moon. That can't be our song. Those are the words I know. The melody is all wrong, but the DJ says that's how it goes. Like a child has to learn on his own. You get too close to a bird and she'll be gone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new, like this unfamiliar moon. This can't be my house. How can this be home? I don't recognize it anymore. Each step to the front door, it's higher than I've known. It's like climbing up a mountain, 'cause now I climb alone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new, like this unfamiliar moon. So thank you again. Pine Street Inn gets some money. Thank you for all you do for me And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about just being here. This turns out to be one of those nights where really I needed you as much as you may have needed me. So thank you very much. That's all I got. We will see you next week. I have no idea what the theme will be. There may not be one because that tends to roll. Maybe I'll remember some lyrics.